Beckham delivered the suspense documentary a deadly punch. From our actual tales, Harry and Meghan stole and patched. Not only was the David Beckham documentary on Netflix an amazing watch, it was about 4.5 hours of visual feast, but it was also quite entertaining. David struck me as a really pleasant, gregarious, diligent, and most importantly, obstinate person. He had his own set of issues and was an intense perfectionist. In the most recent episode, they talked briefly about the constant paparazzi and press that they had to deal with while they were living in Spain. They said that this was one of the reasons they moved to Los Angeles, where they knew they would attract attention wherever they went, but it wouldn't be nearly as intense as it was in Spain. They also showed footage of him dropping off his child and numerous shots of them being closely surrounded by photographers while holding their children. In one scene, they were driving through a crowd of people, and you could hear one of his kids crying in the back seat, scared, and David saying, "They can't get in the car, but it's all right, you're safe and well done, you're a brave boy." David said, "Every morning when I went to drop Brooklyn off at school, 10 to 15 paparazzi were there. The school run was live on Spanish TV. Brooklyn was so young at the time, and he had to go through it. I don't know if it's harmed him, I really don't know." This brought to mind what Meghan had mentioned in the clip about possible school runs in the UK with Archie earlier in our conversation about her goals for the life she's creating here. She had mentioned that if Archie attended a UK school, she would never be able to do school pick-up and drop-off without it being a Roy photo call with 40 people taking pictures. Meghan remarks, according to the source, after the Beckhams discussed their experiences with the children and papas in Spain with Harry and Meghan, two things have transpired. After their feud with Beckham, Meghan was disparaging David and Victoria, and the Sussexes exploited Beckham's narrative as their own to defend their relocation to Los Angeles. It's obvious that Beckham felt guilty and regretful about the entire thing, and Meghan's statement that a decent parent wouldn't have allowed it to happen appears like a plot to harm him and Victoria. Meghan appears to like inventing her own stories about other people. She's naive. All the Wells children do is take a picture on their first day of school. Except when they're at an official royal function, no papas give a damn about their schools or anywhere else. James, Lou, Isa, and Savannah unless it's a royal event or a horse event with the parents. Philip and the tender kids don't have any pictures taken of them. Meghan is 100% full of crap because she created this dramatic fear based on the Beckhams' experience with the Beckhams, and they're relieved that they are no longer friendly with the siblings. They are such garbage for doubting the Beckhams' parenting under a trying circumstance over which they had no influence, in addition to exploiting that horrifying experience that their friends went through at the time and embellishing it for their own gain.